Hello friends, I'm Dr. Gaurav. In this video, I will discuss about understanding of specific volume, specific enthalpy and specific entropy equation for various conditions of pure substance. Contents are understanding of specific volume equation from temperature volume diagram for various conditions of pure substance. Understanding of specific volume equation from pressure volume diagram for various conditions of pure substance. Understanding of specific enthalpy equation from pressure enthalpy diagram for various conditions of pure substance. Understanding of specific entropy equation from temperature entropy diagram for various conditions of pure substance. First is understanding of specific volume equation from temperature volume TV diagram for various conditions of pure substance. In the TV diagram, temperature is on the y-axis and specific volume is on the x-axis. This is the dome of the temperature volume diagram. Maximum point on the dome is critical point. This side of the dome is saturated liquid line. This side of the dome is saturated vapor line. In this TV diagram, this is the nature of constant pressure line. So any point on this line will be having constant pressure. We are having another constant pressure line P2 and the value of P2 is greater than P1. We have taken 5 points on P1 constant pressure line A, B, C, D, E. Left side of the dome is subcooled or compressed liquid region. Between the dome we are having saturated liquid vapor region or wet region. Right side of the dome is superheated vapor region. Point A is at the subcooled liquid region. This point. It is in the subcooled liquid region. Point B is at the saturated liquid line x equal to 0 where x is dryness fraction. You can see point B is on the saturated liquid line and on this saturated liquid line the value of x equal to 0. On point B the value of specific volume is equal to Vf. This volume from here to up to point B is Vf where F represents saturated liquid line. Point C is at the wet condition such that dryness fraction will vary between 0 to 1. You can see point C is in the wet region or saturated liquid vapor region. And the value of specific volume at point C is equal to Vf plus Vc minus Vf. You can see the value of Vc will be equal to this volume, that is Vf, plus this volume, which is equal to Vc minus Vf. Now the formula become Vf plus xVg, where xVfg is equal to Vc minus Vf. Point B is at the saturated vapor line and on this line x equal to 1. You can see point D is on the saturated vapor line and the value of x equal to 1. And the formula of specific volume at point D is equal to Vg, where G represents saturated vapor, is equal to Vf plus x Vfg. Here the value of x equal to 1, so the formula become Vf plus Vfg. Point E is at the superheated vapor region you can see point E is at the superheated vapor region. So VE is equal to VD into TE divided by TD, where VD is equal to VG. So the final formula becomes VG into TE by TD, where TE is the superheated temperature and TD is the saturation temperature. The points B, C and D are on the same pressure and temperature, whereas the points A and E are on the same pressure line as that of B, C, D. So we can see B, C, D are on the or are having same temperature and pressure equal to saturation temperature and pressure, whereas A, B, C, D, E all are having same pressure but at different temperature. So A is at different temperature than that of B, C, D, because TB is equal to TC equal to TD, and TE is at different temperature than A, B, C, D. Next is understanding of specific volume equation from pressure volume diagram for various conditions of pure substance. So in pressure volume diagram, pressure is on the y-axis and volume is on the x-axis. This is the dome of the pressure volume diagram. This side of the dome is saturated liquid line and this side of the dome is saturated vapor line. Maximum point is critical point. Left side of the dome is subcooled or compressed liquid region. Right side of the dome is superheated vapor region. And in between the dome we are having saturated liquid vapor region or wet region. Now the nature of constant temperature line in PV diagram is in subcooled region it is slightly curved, and in the saturated liquid vapor region or wet region it is horizontal, and in the superheated vapor region it is again curved. So we are having two constant temperature line T1 and T2 such that T2 is greater than T1. Again in this case we have considered 5 points A, B, C, D, E. Point A is in the subcooled or compressed liquid region, B is on the saturated liquid line, C is in the saturated liquid vapor region or wet region, D is on the saturated vapor line, and E is in the superheated vapor region. You can see A, B, C, D, E are having constant pressure. Why? Because these all the points are on the horizontal line. If you draw a horizontal line from point E, on the left side you will find that these points A, B, C, D will come on that horizontal line. So these are the formula. There is no need to explain this because this is the same formula which I have explained here. Next is understanding of specific enthalpy equation from pressure enthalpy diagram for various conditions of pure substance. In pressure enthalpy diagram, pressure is on the y-axis and specific enthalpy is on the x-axis. In this is the shape of the dome. Maximum point is critical point, and this side of the dome is saturated liquid line, this side of the dome is saturated vapor line. On the left side of the dome we are having subcooled or compressed liquid region. In between the dome we are having saturated liquid vapor region. Right side of the dome is having superheated vapor region. We have drawn two constant pressure line P1 and P2. So any point on this P1 will have constant pressure, that is A, B, C, D, E are all are having constant pressure. And P2 is also a constant pressure line such that P2 is greater than P1. Again, here we have assumed 5 points A, B, C, D, E. Point A is at the subcooled liquid region. You can see point A is at the subcooled liquid region. So, HA is equal to HB minus CPL into TB minus TA, where CPL is the specific heat at constant pressure for the liquid and HB is the specific enthalpy at point B. TB is the temperature at point B and TA is the temperature at point A. Point B is at the saturated liquid line. You can see this is the point B is at the saturated liquid line. So the value of X equal to 0. So we can say HB equal to HF. So HB is equal to HF. F means saturated liquid. Point C is in the wet condition and the value of X lies between 0 to 1 in this region. So you can see point C is in the wet region or saturated liquid vapor region. So the specific enthalpy at point C will be equal to HF plus HC minus HF. You can see HC, this is the HC. If you want to find out HC, then this HC will be equal to HF, distance between this point to this, plus distance between this. This is equal to HC minus HF. So we will say HF plus HC minus HF. This is equal to HF plus X into HFG, where HFG is the latent heat of vaporization. Point D is at the saturated vapor line. So X equal to 1. You can see point D is on the saturated vapor line. So the value of X is equal to 1. HD equal to Hg. Why? Because G represent saturated vapor. So the formula will be HF plus X HFG. As the value of X is equal to 1, so this will become HF plus HFG. You can see this distance is HFG. So if you want to find out Hg, this will be equal to this HF plus this distance. This distance is HFG. So HF plus HFG. Point E is at the superheated vapor region. So He is equal to Hd plus Cpv Te minus Td. We are saying point E is in the superheated vapor region. So the formula is Hd plus Cpv Te minus Td, where Cpe represent specific heat at constant pressure for the vapor. V means vapor. This will be equal to Hg plus Cpv into Te minus Td, where T represents superheat temperature, Td represents saturation temperature. The points B, C and D are on the same pressure and temperature, whereas the points A and E are on the same pressure line as that of B, C, D, but at different temperatures. So you can see B, C, D are on the same pressure as well as are having same temperature equal to saturation temperature and the pressure is saturation pressure. But A, B, C, D, E are having different temperature. That is Ta is different than that of the B, C, D. But Tb is equal to Tc equal to Td. And Te is different than Ta and other temperatures. But you must have noticed one thing. All these points A, B, C, D, E are having constant temperature equal to P1. Next is understanding of specific entropy equation from temperature entropy diagram for various conditions of pure substance. In temperature and entropy diagram, temperature is on the y-axis and specific entropy is on the x-axis. This is the shape of the dome for temperature entropy diagram. Maximum point is critical point. This side of the dome is saturated liquid line. This side of the dome is saturated vapor line. In between we are having saturated liquid vapor region. Left side of the dome is subcooled or compressed liquid region. Right side of the dome is superheated vapor region. In temperature entropy diagram, the constant pressure line is represented in this way. So any point on this line will have same pressure. Any point on this line will have same pressure. Here we have drawn two constant pressure lines such that P2 is greater than P1. Here we have taken 5 points A, B, C, D, E. Point A is at the subcooled liquid region. You can see point A is at the subcooled liquid region. Point B is at the saturated liquid line, x equal to 0. So you can see point B is on the saturated liquid line, that is x equal to 0. So the value of SB is equal to SF. That is specific entropy at point B will be equal to SF. Which means this at point B we are having entropy SF. Point C is at the wet condition, that is x lies between 0 to 1. So SC is equal to SF plus SC minus SF. You can see point C is in the wet region or saturated liquid vapor region. So if you want to find out entropy at point C, then you have to take this distance, which is equal to SF plus this distance, which is equal to SC minus SF. So we have add these two values. Now the final equation for SC will be SF plus X SFG. What is SFG? SFG is the entropy between B and D, and X is the dryness fraction. So X SFG. Point D is at the saturated vapor line, x equal to 1. You can see point D on the saturated vapor line. So SD will be equal to SG equal to SF plus X SFG. Here x equal to 1, so we will get SF plus SFG. You can see SFG is the distance between B and D. So from here to here this is SF, from here to here this is SFG. So add these two values. Point E is at the superheated vapor region. So SC is equal to SD plus 2.3 log base 10 TE divided by TD. You can see point E is in the superheated vapor region. So this is the formula for superheated vapor region specific entropy. Now SD is equal to SG. So we will have SG plus 2.3 log base 10 TE by TD, where TE is the superheated temperature and TD is the saturation temperature. Again you can see point B, C, D are having same pressure and temperature, whereas point A is having different temperature than B, C, D, E, and similarly point E is having different temperature than A, B, C, D, but all these 5 points are having same pressure equal to P1. Here F represents saturated liquid, G represents saturated vapor, and SFG is the entropy, specific entropy between B and D. Now next is specific volume, specific enthalpy, specific entropy equation for different conditions of pure substance. So I have summarized all the equations here. For point A, which is at subcooled liquid region, this is the equation for specific enthalpy. For point B, which is saturated liquid line, x equal to 0, this is the equation for specific enthalpy, specific volume, specific entropy. Point C is at the wet condition, That means x lies between 0 to 1. So this is the equation for specific volume. This is the equation for specific enthalpy. This is the equation for specific entropy. Point D is at the saturated vapor line x equal to 1. So this is the equation for specific volume. This is the equation for specific enthalpy. This is the equation for specific entropy. Point E is at the superheated vapor region. So this is the equation for specific volume. This is the equation for specific enthalpy. This is the equation for specific entropy. The points B, C and D are on the same pressure and temperature, whereas the points A and E are on the same pressure line as that of B, C and D, but at different temperature. When we are saying B, C and D are on the same pressure and temperature, means for point B, C and D, these pressure and temperature will be known as saturation pressure and saturation temperature. Small v, small h, small s and small x represents specific volume, specific enthalpy, specific entropy and dryness fraction respectively. The formula for dryness fraction is equal to, it is the ratio of mass of dry steam divided by mass of dry steam plus mass of liquid, it is water, for the wet steam. When we are saying water, we have considered water as the pure substance. TA is the subcooled temperature, TB and TD is the saturation temperature, T is the superheated temperature, CPL is the specific heat at constant pressure for liquid, CPV is the specific heat at constant pressure for vapor. Use the values of temperature in Kelvin for the above equation. So whenever you put the value of temperature, always use in Kelvin. These are the references used. Thanks. Any questions you can write to me gaurav.citm@gmail.com.